The
So
chop.
We'll see. Again, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's taken us a minute, but we've gotten to this point now. Last match of the day.
Oof.
It's ONIC Philippines and Blacklist International. Game number 1 in this best of 3.
I have not actually seen a CC versus Uranus matchup in a while. I don't think I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Super interesting. Who would actually come out on top there?
Well, definitely not Uranus, but Uranus will stay there alive.
I think he's just basically gonna outlive the CC.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have the thing with Uranus's passive is that you kind of, if there's no burst, there's no actual big chunks of damage, you're gonna survive because you're just gonna get so much stacks. And CC, you know, is a reap kind of a killer, you know, so you gotta just wrap up the damage.
Non-stop hits.
Non-stop, so
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Wolf, what does the Reap mean?
It's, well,
It's something. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was really quick for Haji. He was missing out because look at this. You was on the bottom side. So
Yeah.
Blacklist decided to go on the bottom side of the map quite early
Yeah.
without the Eternal Guard. So what was that about? We'll have to find out. As I think ONIC, they see an opening and they're trying to push hard where it hurts.
Already, though, again, look how aggressive Onyx being here. Sui
oh,
taken
man.
out of the picture like that. So now this turtle for the taking here for Onyx, but
What's that
again,
about?
yeah, there seems to be some disconnect a little bit, but can Blacklist International contest this?
Oh, very early activation here from ONIC, seeing that, you know what, we've got some under-leveled Blacklist agents here. Let's see what we can take from them, and that's what they're going to take. They're going to take the turtle.
Massive disconnect from Blacklist International, though. They're landing the shots one after the other. Good usage of Haji's ultimate and Flicker. Good out from Yue. But then they did not chain their spells to all together. So it looks like a Blacklist International are not that connected, while ONIC utilizing Super Fins in a way that there's so much counters you have for the Louis against this Barretts. Barretts actually suffer so much when there's Louis. And Super Fins has been known as one of the better Louis players, actually.
Yeah.
There's not many.
There's not many.
There's not many Louis players, but yeah, Super Prince does it well. And right now, ONIC doing a great job at kind of controlling this early portion of the game. Diversion up top. Are they going to put pressure here still? It looks like that's going to be called off. They see Sensui's up here. Still quite a bit of ways as well from the turtle. Final slash. I would say Escalera, very aggressive with the final slash. I like to see it.
Yeah, with the flickers as well. Going back to the topic about Reap, and Reap is a term that was used in-game for Mobile Legends, but I generally call it ramp kind of damage, where if you compare Claude versus Carry, for example, Carry is a burst, deals chunks of damage right, per attack.
Yep.
But Claude deals so much attacks in a smaller period of time. That's why it looks like a burst, but it isn't. So that's mainly the difference. Uranus loves to play against Reap type of damage.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to burst him out right now, though. Escalera threading the needle in between these targets.
OHIP, man.
Not really going to have enough sustain here, not even a Minotaur. Sustaining against ONIC right now, who seem to be just aggressing on Blacklist each and every opportunity that's given to them.
Gotta have to hand it to OHIP. Salvaging that fight would have been very disastrous for Blacklist International. The fact that they only lost Haji and they gave a kill to OHIP, that's already very, very good.
Oh, Freeman. A Freeman dive onto Edward, not even with the Vengeance.
No way.
Able to walk on out of there in the nick of time. But man, oh man, ONIC is, they know where it hurts. They know the wounds open by their attacks, and they are non-stop pressing on them.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. ONIC playing very aggressively, especially early on. Going to control this, getting this next objective, and still looking for even possibly more fights if they want.
Yeah, they're happy to just fade away that turtle and then go straight into the team fight, knowing that Haji's only level 5 right now and not really in a position to take these team fights yet. And ONIC are just going at it non-stop right now.
Yeah, what an idea from ONIC. It's all about aggression and tempo control. Aggression in a way that you're utilizing the ultimate coming out from Super Prince to kind of deliver people from across the map. Oh my!
And Escalera found another one, another final slash, but this time he gets 2.
And the best thing about it is that ONIC are not choosing their targets. You can see that when Haji shows himself, they go onto him. They know that their ultimates are quite low when it comes to the cooldowns, like Super Prince, Escalera, and King Kong. Low cooldown ultimates. It's also very true for Gem, but that's not a killing kind of ultimate. What I'm trying to say here is the final slash in combination with the delivery coming out from Super Prince, it allows ONIC to be very aggressive that even Haji cannot breathe. A Minotaur for Blacklist International being gunned upon by Onyx because of the aggression.
Not only that too, but the first item from Super Prince, I believe, was that necklace of Durance. Like, he picked that up early on. Yes, the Dominance Ice was picked up too, but it already kind of helps answer some of that sustainability coming from this lineup of Blacklist International, especially when they're bunched up, right? That is something that's difficult to deal with when you have a Lu Yi across from you. And so Kelra pushes that lane, gets that down on the bottom side.
Yeah.
And so Onyx finds himself 3.3k ahead at the 6.5 minute mark. That's not what I expected from Onyx this early on.
The side effect of all of this is Keller just got so much free time on his own against turrets, against minions,
Yeah.
not needing to participate in these fights. And that's a Nathan.
Yeah. This point, gonna be difficult now to come back. 2.7k from Onyx, and you have to remember this composition from Onyx also is good at the late game. This is Nathan, and you're gonna see the neutral objectives melt. Like Lord, that's gonna be taken out so easily because of this Nathan. Towers, oh man, that's gonna be quick work for Nathan.
So we have to break it down as we're taking a look here. Even the items falling into place. Where's the saving grace for Blacklist International in this game?
Well, I guess with their group up, that's gonna be the saving grace. But now even Sensui doesn't have the passive.
Oh no! Oh, Barretts, and there you go! Another two-man final slash. You don't need to take everyone, but they will be able to take two. And they are gonna have a hard time to re-engage if Blacklist don't group up soon. That's gonna be two for King Kong, and the turret going down as well. Very aggressive forward diversion play here from Onyx, trying to establish as much dominance as they can over Blacklist's jungle.
Wow. Did they utilize the tearing for that teleport? Anyways, Edward.
Edward just, he has the vengeance, he's a CC, but he's having a hard time surviving these hits. King Kong though, not careful, taken down and shut down by OEB.
At least OEB able to find something out of that.
Yep.
He is, in my opinion, one of the saving graces here later on if they
Yes.
can get to the late game especially. But right now we're seeing a struggle here, especially when it comes to these objectives. Dealing with that because of the lead and the aggressiveness, just the sheer brute force aggressiveness that Onyx is playing with is tough to deal with because, hey man, Escalaire has been making play after play on this Arlot. I don't know. The way he's playing it seems like it's really difficult for Blacklist International to find their own footing dealing with Escalera.
And the thing is, he is just a roamer, right? I mean, I'm not saying just a roamer in a sense, but when it comes to like trade-offs, imagine trading 1-for-1 when you get the mid laner for a roamer. And there it
There
is.
you go.
No cooldown ultimates, man.
No problem whatsoever if we're Onyx to just keep doing stuff like that. For Edward, luckily for him, he's still going to be able to survive that. I don't know anyone who would have survived that, but maybe Onyx just trying to threaten him, maybe trying to pull the Blacklist forces from to the top side so they can go for the Lord.
Yeah.
Right, this is the Blacklist International. They get in position here, even down 3.5k gold. If they can get the positioning down, they might be able to get something. But look how quick the Lord is taken care of.
Just like Wolf said, it's going to tear through these Lords, man.
That's the Nathan back in action. And for Blacklist International, they haven't have the damage yet to take down the members of Onyx, let alone even Gem. However, I gotta say, with the Radiant Armor pickups coming up from Blacklist, they nullified 2 of the heroes of Onyx already. That's actually one of the problems with the Nathan. However, Nathan, because of the updates, some changes to the Radiant Armor, some changes to the Nathan, it's not Radiant Armor is not as reliable anymore going up against this Nathan. So at this point, despite the Radiant Armor, maybe an Athena Shield later on, Keller's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Even turrets, even turret
Look
defense.
at that.
Look at that. Ooh.
God.
Woo!
Turret gone.
It's like hot knife through butter.
Escalera once again.
And they're trying to get something done with the Missile X right here, but Sensui not going to be catching up anyone just yet. 4-man of Onyx over this fence here, trying to see if they can get some damage onto the Blacklist squad, but it looks like Gem's going to want to just absorb all of that, then regen right away.
Okay, so right now, Blacklist International holds it at least together in the base. Real quick, items-wise, with a 6k lead, where does that put Onyx here, Wolf?
Yeah. Good spot, especially because of the massive dominance ice pickups and the Kiras as well. And then you have the Nathan, which at this point doesn't only needs the 3. This is a big 3-item power spike. That means that the next Lord is also going to be the same as the first Lord. It's gonna be super duper quick. And the Winter Truncheon also picked up by Super Fritz, pretty massive. So many outplay potential for the side of Onyx Philippines to play around with.
So I'm wondering if it's better if Blacklist International doesn't actually contest this next Lord yet because of the gap in terms of itemization. Are they better off defending in their base, kind of dealing with that? Clear speed-wise, they should be all right for the most part, but what they really have to watch out for is, once again, Escalera, once that flicker is available, even if you're defending in your base, you know he's going to look for just putting the pressure.
Just a bit. I don't know why they do that, but maybe that's just Super Prince sending a message over here. You know, we can kind of do this and maybe not be too scared, but you can never really let your guard down against a low Yi.
Yeah, there's not much right now.
This kind of defense from Blacklist, I've seen this ever since Season 10, where if they're behind, they're just waiting for it. They're not clearing the waves so that they kind of hold their minions like this. So they were able to clear out 2 lanes of waves without it crossing the river. So pretty smart.
It's like letting the minions manage themselves, right?
Yeah, in a way.
So that you can at least know when it's gonna push in. So there's an internal timer.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they stopped. 6 seconds and that's 3 bars.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And there you go. The fight is already erupting with Haji in the middle of everyone, but only one man getting knocked up. That's King Kong with the assist from the Lord as well. The DPS from Blacklist is going to be really, really strong here in the back eye, but that's not where the fight is focused on. Edward is going to be the first one to fall. That's 4v5 for the next 42 seconds. Looks like because of that, Blacklist going to concede this one.
Yeah. Great idea from Blacklist, but Super Prince with Flicker as well as the Winter Truncheon. Oh my!
Are you paying attention? That's going to be Kelver demolishing the goal laner here, not knowing
you can see
where it was going to come out.
They were excited about that too in the player boxes there from ONIC. What a play now.
What a play.
Nearly 10,000 ahead. They're going to be marching in the base of Blacklist. Still down a couple members.
That's 3v5 for the next 15 seconds. We're going to see some pushes happen here, especially with Keller positions up already on the bottom side of the map. That turret, again, just 5 hits, out 6 hits, man. Whew. So much damage from the Nathan right now.
That's tough to deal with.
Make sure to check that goodie bag here on TikTok viewers. TikTok viewers, click the goodie bag. It could happen soon, but look at this. It's ONIC waiting for the Lord for the meantime, being very, very disciplined with what they need to do.
Yeah, the aggression coming out from ONIC, but also calculated one. Ever since Minute 2, I would say, when they got the ultimate on Escalera as well, Super Prince, they did not stop their grip. Fake diversion.
Yep. Diversion on the bottom side, Escalera.
And the bottom side, that's Escalera with a great angle on that final slash. Now the fight's going to be erupting. King Kong's quite low. Haji's going to go down, though, so that's the front line from Blacklist gone. Edward also struck.